Sergeant Fury. What's your first Saturday? One. The volume sounds really loud. And my microphone sounds really low. Gabe sounds loud. What the hell? The game sounds loud. I don't know why. Sort of bizarre. I don't know why the game sounds so fucking loud. But you can't hear me. Alright. Well, maybe I have my volume up on my laptop too. Well, you're gonna hear me. I'm gonna keep turning my microphone up. What the hell?
Well, maybe I have my volume up on my laptop.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Well, you're gonna hear me. I'm gonna keep turning my microphone up. What the hell? Well, maybe I have my volume up. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm getting an echo, but I don't know why the game sounds loud this morning. If you remember from last time, in this lovely town of Fairfield, this game seems to be starting out rather slow. We just took this lady back some comic books or some bullshit. So now she's all excited and wants us to collect more of them. So, as usual. The usual stuff. Nobody seems to notice in this one when you steal shit. Definitely the first one. Every time I was trying to take something, we'd have to close doors and shit. Because people were like, you took my stuff. So, apparently in this one, I want the music box. Crap, man. Yeah. Alright. So now she's got to close my comic books or some crap. She hasn't figured out what the barn is. That super dude is. Nothing looks like a barn to me. But go back over here if I can. I'm up this thing. Finding sucks. Maybe there's a cave. Oop. Finding stuff in this game. I mean, seriously, dude? I thought fucking Nomad had problems with his climbing. He was totally whacked. Why is it one rock that lets me climb on? And you notice that's like certain surface rock you can climb on. And the other ones you can't. You have to. Now I'm all the way back down to the bottom again. That's sick. I would venture to say that I'm not supposed to be up here. What do you think? Huh? Okay, maybe we walk on an angle. It's one of those, you can only traverse shit on an angle. Seriously, bro? Your shit's whack, man. You developers are... Maybe by crouch. Oh, shit. You know me, I'm fucking determined to go there now. This is like the craziest thing I've ever seen. But we'll let you climb. I noticed that in the first one too. Yeah. Let's see if they still let me climb up this one. Climbing is not allowed, sir. Forbidden. Oh, there's an elevator here. Alright, how do we get the elevator? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, and this is disabled. Just really messing with my morning here. What the F, man? Robot, you can't do nothing about that shit. Fucking engineers. Look at this platform working. Just upgraded my engineer too. Shit balls. If I can load a save. I can do this one right here. Because I had perks so I could upgrade my engineer, then I can come over here and do this shit. That'll work. No, I gotta do it sooner than that. Alright. How about this one? Yeah, because when I first joined her, I had a perk point and skill point. So, in theory, will we use them? Let's see if I can find one before that. Dupe. It's that one right there. Crap. Hate when this shit happens. You find I did this the other day too, playing this. Yeah. Oh well.
Greetings. Something new to report? Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
Alright,
Assessing the commander's current sociability levels. Low.
whatever.
Emergency vehicle surrender primed.
See how fast these things are. Ah, there's something over here. This is amazing. This wasn't one I already went through already. My creatures of the night. The special effect got jacked up pretty bad. That's an altercation here. These areas are all starting to blend together too. I swear this looks like that one area I just went to. Yeah, I've already been here. So I went over here and got those things in this room here. I already been here. About what's familiar. Yeah, we just fast travel. Alright, let me tell everybody what's happening here. People over at Planet X. Can't believe the government's still shut down, man. It is just like messing with everybody, man. All these people that depend on the SNAP cards and all these government programs, and man, it's like, this is ridiculous, man. Totally ridiculous. And there's no logic that they should be doing this shit. Talk about sore losers, man. It's like, come on. They're like a bunch of kids, man. They just can't get, they just have a chip on their shoulders. We're going to have a chip on our shoulders. And, it's like, this is the part I don't understand. When one party wins and the other party loses, right? Then it's the other party's job to sit there and fuck with them for 4 years and not make the American people's lives better. Doesn't matter who in the fuck is the winner or the loser. It's apparently the loser's job to not cooperate, be stubborn, try to thwart them, try to discredit them, talk negative about them. It's like, what the fuck, man? Our country's never gonna get their shit together, man. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Not until you get all these rich millionaires that are hanging out up there. They got a shitload of money that don't give a fuck about anybody but their friends and fucking buddies and the people who contribute to their fucking party. The only thing they give a fuck about.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty
People,
drinks
all the contributors who haven't stay in office, man. Other than that, it's like our country's whack, man. I just don't understand. Why am I way over here? Because I have to have the map go larger. This is like nuts. I can't even find that frickin' barn, man. I looked all over for that barn. Why is this game is like whack? Yeah, this is that lift I tried to use. I can't use because I have my engineering skills up. I don't think he's gonna let us climb. Probably won't let us climb over here. Oh, it might. Oh my god. That was lucky there. logic would tell you to just climb right up there. But, and you don't have a rocket pack. Before we had one up here. They run all the way around. It's already lost popularity already. I don't see anybody playing it but me.
Emergency protocols ready. Commander, you are flying, which is not advised at this time.
Yeah, whatever. Just run. But you can't run without being tired, so I guess that's the advantage.
Major vitals have fallen below acceptable parameters.
Yeah.
System failure. Standing by for assistance.
Basketball. That didn't work. Fine. Should close the door behind me. And really, I mean, the fact that you can't go right over the mountain in this game is ridiculous as shit balls. Aha! Success. Take it back. You can't get up that way.
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly!
What the fuck, dude?
Jackson! Quit your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson!
What the fuck, dude? Why did you do that? Yeah, I agree with
Oh,
that.
I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they going to put us to the gallows for this?
What? No.
What?
That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might
What
be
did I do
looking at a
wrong
pretty
now?
fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Yeah, requires medical attention. Oh, see, our medical's not up to 3. That sucks, or else we could keep him alive.
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. This is the guy we're supposed to be looking for.
Not nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Okay. Happier co-workers just mysteriously jumped.
I admit it looks bad, but please don't tell me you're filing a complaint. I didn't ask for these protectorate sods. They were assigned to me.
That's unnecessarily hurtful. But I understand why you're lashing out.
Huh?
No. I mean, yes. Well, maybe. Probably. I'm fairly sure Jackson thought the boots would work. A mistake likely inspired by misbegotten faith in his old way of life. But Ida, I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
Alright, so, yeah.
The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to, well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our 2 former cohorts.
Okay. Yeah.
What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not protectorate anymore.
It's called money,
so,
lady.
What have we
Money,
talked
motivation.
about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
Flummoxed. That's
So,
a new word
bits,
for me.
stranger. We'll give you
Flummoxed
bits if you
pussy.
get us down before we starve.
Alright, that's what I want to hear.
Poor Jackson wasn't raised in the Protectorate with a mind for science and mistakenly thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So he jumped the opposite way I told him. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were
Come
actually
down,
designed
set it
to let people hop their way up the spire.
Right.
If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
I just complained about jumping. Oh, but we don't have Space Ranger. We don't have science. That sucks. Where will we get it?
Thank the sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life utterly absent of starvation.
I'm on the left. Okay, where's the beach at? Got some beats. These beats aren't made for walking, apparently. What the hell do I want to pick up an arm for? Yeah, why? Why in your God's name would you want me to pick up somebody's severed arm? That's like crazy. Huh. What's over there I gotta go get? No, I don't want to return this either. Game's already lost its mind already. It's shiny. Pick it up. Oh, cartridges. Alright, now let's go check inside this place. Yeah, fuck them screwdrivers. Give us some ammo. We'll take that ammo. Oh yeah, nice. Versus dumb round. The hell is this? That's some ninja shit I got. Inventory. so where's these boots at and how do they work? They just have them on? I don't see a clothing thingy here. They go into your gadgets, huh? So do I have to put them over here? Or what? I don't think so. I think we said something like this jump. Somebody got caught in the gear or something. Like, who it is that we're trying to get out? There's an awful lot of blood there. So I'm not quite sure if we, once we get those, we explore there, or we have to get up there to get hold of them. We got this hole. Okay. Over here. Oh, just back to one. All right. We're gonna get up there. Okay, that's what I'm for. This is one that's the time on certain type of rock. You can't climb on it. Well, you can't climb on any of these rocks that go out. Definitely not climbing up that shit. Oops. The hell is that? Fucking monkey. Alright. This is becoming annoying as shit already. Huh. It's not like they don't want to just make it obvious how they're supposed to do this, right? Here you have allies in line right now. I'm gonna figure this crap out. How am I supposed to go there on that little rope? Seriously. I don't see how that's possible. I didn't think so. The hell, man. This crazy game. But what's the whole purpose of us going over there? And how do we get over to that one? Yeah. The logic of this is beyond me. I mean, yeah, it's not like they keep you up in the air for a long period of time. I'll give you that short one, but then how am I supposed to get over to the next one? There's no way I can get over to that one. Seriously. why, yeah, the whole logic of this is ridiculous. I mean, like, why are we even doing this? For what purpose? That's why I said this game is, the logic in this game is sort of flawed. You know, like I said, the logic in this game. I know I gotta look on these spires to see if we can find that thing that we're looking for. What I'm trying to figure out is, maybe there's a way you can climb on those ropes or something. Let's go look on a YouTube video or something. Yeah, the feel of this game, I'm glad I'm not paying for it. I got on Xbox Game Pass because it's like, you know what I mean? The fact I just can't climb up them effing fucking rocks and do what I want to do is stupid as shit. That's the part that's annoying as fuck. I just can't like climb up on a rock and go there. I do all this other whatever weird shit it's got me doing. Yeah, see, it says you guys don't want to let you climb it. That's what's so weird. I mean, the game is like self-defeating because there's rocks everywhere, but you can't climb on any of them for the most part. Yeah, this I have no idea what's going on. I want to climb, and the game doesn't want to let me climb. I mean, sort of wants to let me climb. In a weird way. Very self-defeating now. Come on, stand up. I'm not understanding. You got these boots, but you can only climb certain, they only work certain places. Game developers don't like me. Of crap, I would be questioning, like, why is it that every time I'm jumping, I'm crouching again? Which I don't want to do. I just want to move forward and jump. See, now I'm back into crouching again. This game's like sucks. Well, we're going to give you these jump boots, but you can only jump like in certain places in the game. They don't actually work everywhere. Like I said, this is why this game's already failed already. This is why literally nobody's playing it. Go look on Twitch, go look on YouTube. I bet I'm the only fucking person in the world playing this. that's streaming it. And people who bought it are probably pissed off. You always feel like you're small. You know what I mean? Like, it's so weird. You always feel like you're this little person. Everything is gigantic. Like you're at eye level with all these consoles. You're not looking down. It's like really weird, man. The scale is like, it's like you're a midget. So I'm assuming that somehow I got to get from that one way over to the other one, and then you keep jumping across, and then you're going to fail a bunch of times trying to get over there, because whatever the fuck it is probably on that last one way the fuck up there. Since I can't figure out how to use these fucking ropes that go in between all those towers, they're probably useless. One can only assume that somehow I need to get over to that one. And all seems to start over here at this building. So I have to look up on a YouTube video on how to do this. Everything seems to start from here and then you go to that. But I can't get across that other one on the other side. My jumping's not that good. To me, it looks like it's all tied into getting across to that platform, and I don't see any way to climb this. You know, I get to a certain spot, and then the climbing seems to not want to cooperate anymore. Oh, what? Oh, wait a second. No. Yes, I went back down to crouching. If you wouldn't crouch, you might be able to climb up these rocks. But the whole crouching thing is what's a little bit difficult. Okay. And back to crouching again. And stop with the crouching. Yeah, if you wouldn't crouch, I could probably jump a little easier. He keeps running these weird crouches. Come on, dude. Yeah, back to crouching again. Almost made it over to that ledge. And I can't climb up that little simple thing right there and just go across the top. This is what's so annoying. This is so simple. Oh, yeah, anyway, grass on it's like crazy to climb. It's like the modeling is all wire framed out, so it lets you go to a certain point and then you like can't cling on to anything anymore. jump to this area here, and then that's it. Oh my God. Oh, this is fun. Like I said, the logic of this game is illogical. How you could not, you're supposed to have these fucking boots and you can't climb that little bit, I can't climb that little rock right there at all. You can't climb anything that has grass on it in this game. So I said that, so the whole logic of this game is illogical. This is why it failed, because of stupid shit like this. So this is why people don't do these side quests. This is why people just blew right through the main game in like 15 hours and they were done with it the first day it came out. Because nobody wants to deal with this shit, man. It's stupid. They want you to climb, so they give you these boots, but you can't climb. And the jumping sucks. As soon as I try to jump from one platform to another platform, I die. So I can't climb. I tried every which way to get up there. Very stubborn. Oh, hold on. Oh, did I just trick the game? Let's see. Come on. Val, get out of the way. I'm trying to climb up here. I'm going to save it right here. Just in case. Ah, there we go. Found it. Oh. Well, then why haven't you... Okay, so now that I got this, then get out of my way. Now what do I do? With it. More flywheels. Now where do we go? They tell me I have to jump over that effing platform. Seriously. Alright, well, time to save. Ah, fuck me, see? Ouch. I gotta run and jump. Not just jump. No, not slide, dude. Oh my god. There we go.
Rum Park.
Oh, maybe. Easy peasy. All that bitching I was doing, huh? But I got up there a different way than what the game wanted me to. They want you to do all that other crazy shit. Like run. I could have ran and jumped, probably made it across that thing, but I'm like, whatever. Alright, so we right back to.
Oh, thank the law.
Yeah.
I never
thank
thought of
that
myself
law.
as a vertiginous sort,
Oh,
but
the
being
law,
trapped
give up.
100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean? You're already getting our urgently improvised extortive rate.
Oh man, damn it! I could have done that. I don't have all those perks yet. Okay, next.
Fair enough, stranger. What with the day's festivities, I imagine all our
Damn it.
cerebellums are mighty strained. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Oh, cool. So, guess we accomplished that fast. Okay. Alright. I still can't find this wherever the fucking barn. He's on duty by the barn. I can't figure out what that. Oh, we gotta meet the dude at the town hall. We can go do that real quick. Knock that one out. I got 2 guys coming this morning to help me put the new pipe in my well. Apparently have either a leak in the pipe itself or where we put 2 pieces of pipe together, just started coming apart and started leaking there. I don't know. Somewhere, but nothing coming this morning, and I gotta pull that. Which is good with 2 guys, it would go faster.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the protectorate folks resent us
Since we
liberating
don't have to do
them.
any wiring, all we have to do is use a heat gun and disconnect the pumps and get
Every
in
time I
and
think
put the
I'm
new one
having a
on and
bad day,
clamp
I
everything
just tell
back on
myself,
again.
wait till tomorrow. It'll probably be worse.
Oh, I got good news and I got bad news, bro.
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the schematic for you though, so I guess that's
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
those. Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler?
Yeah.
This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd
It's a
kill
potato
him.
peeler, man,
There's
and people
no-
might need those for
God
peeling
damn it.
potatoes, bro.
I'm never getting that promotion.
Oh, man. Sorry, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
No? You know what the lowest rung position at Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives is responsible for? You don't want to. Hey, none of it's pretty.
Okay.
This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
No, I'm not going to give him a plasma.
If I only had something, anything else to provide management, my sad, sorry fate might have been somehow averted. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be
Right.
categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
All right. Bye.
Nature made apples, but
Alright.
Antifizzles
So that
made them
one's done.
better with Anti-Cleo.
Nice. Yeah, we gotta find where that dude is, and oh yeah, let's do this one.
Did mock apple cider.
Why isn't it coming up with that meeting note at the town hall? The game can sometimes be a little stubborn. Oh no, we will. Oh, after completing his task. Yeah. Alright. There we go.
Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
Game was having a brain fart on that. Which the first one did the same thing. It would do the same thing.
I don't much appreciate you
Try to do
undermining my
one
work,
quest
Minister.
or whatever.
When have I ever not
calm
made a go
down,
of a
lady.
job for you, huh? Is it so
Damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well it would not have been necessary had you completed your task in a timely manner.
I'll calm down when you stop bringing your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. You scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies.
Wowie. Guys done? We got our shit.
Bad Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's Choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed?
Yes, sir.
Excellent! Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks.
Yeah, you don't want to
Aid
get too
in
many
your
side
capture of
quests
hearts
and things
minds.
Again,
racked up.
you gave away my job and told my replacement
carried
to
away.
send me home. That don't make me
the
wayward,
main
and it
story.
sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this
Sometimes
contract
when the
weren't
side
staying my
ones will
hand,
lead to other
I
things,
reckon
so.
you'd be answering to it right about
Let me
now.
open up something else. Ah, see? Oh, so we can recruit her? Yeah, I think we might. She's got 3 arms. She's got an arm in the back. She might be cool.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor?
Yeah, let's fix her arm, man, so
And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death the preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit.
Ah.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
This is unheard of, and
Now
I
we
might
can
add,
recruit her.
you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's
Okay,
Choice
fix her arm
once
first.
more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
Oh, calm down.
So you say. But Auntie's Choice ain't seen a
It's
trooper
like
like
the
me
Pringles
before.
guy or
You'll
the
regret
Monopoly
counting
man.
me out.
Mr.
Till then,
Moneybags.
I hope you choke on your
The
mockable
Monopoly,
martinis.
that's who it is.
And you, I got a proposition for you.
What?
Come find me when you're done with this clown.
Okay.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern.
Nope.
Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold.
Okay.
And to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
Yeah.
Worry not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor
That's
to
one
enter
of the things you
Vox
have to
station.
do for a little side
Westport
thingy
is a
is
shell
find
of the
somebody to
bustling
help you
town
get
it
in the
was
box.
prior to the invasion, though a handful of protectorate yaysayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion. It's actually located northeast from here. The town was named as it is the westernmost port settlement on Eden. Converting Westport's subjects will teach us much about the Protectorate mind. How it solves problems, what it desires, how it can be swayed. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry, the choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
What the hell? This game's a lot different than the first one.
Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few confectionaries. Some items may serve as
Snacks?
honey,
Oh,
sway
hell
the
yeah.
naysayers
Snacks,
to our
I'm all
side.
in, bro.
Others are blunt
Got
implements,
snacks.
crippling infrastructure to force the refugees toward Fairfield. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll
Down
certainly
with the
succeed.
snackies.
I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport.
All
No
right.
one wholly
Fine,
resists
fine.
Auntie.
We still have to do some other shit, though.
Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth.
Wait, the
motivate him to
stuff
depart,
is
and his
expired he
subjects
just
will
gave
trot
me.
in
I
well
just said
behind
it.
him
Last one
like
said
owl-like.
expired, bro.
Now I'm sure you've asked yourself
What
for
is
a
wrong
task
with
so
this picture?
involved. Shall the reward be worthwhile?
I don't
Well,
know.
wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
What the fuck is an Oxonian? Oh, that hat he has on?
I don't think you understand. The reserve Oxonian is functionally identical to the one I wear. If anything, the replica is likely in better state. I've grown attached to this one and would prefer not to part with it.
How about if I shoot you and
Really,
take it?
is anything truly one of a kind? Not
We
from
doing
the
Red Dead
universal
2.
perspective.
Huh. All right.
Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be
Great.
forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
So talk to him again.
I cannot tell you how gratified I am to have a deputy on the ground. Marketing is war, my friend. War against the ungenerous, the unliberated, the unhappy.
All right. Nope, that didn't work. Fine. Damn it. What did I get myself into? Crap.
All done in there? Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off.
Nope.
My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a
Cool.
proposition.
All right.
Since I'm newly free-ranged,
Right.
and you're free-ranged yourself,
Right.
thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's Choice.
5-year warranty, 100 parts. Oh.
Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once
That's
I'm in
funny.
top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us. After you. Ooh.
All right. Oh, she does have a little arm on her back. See? She had like a little, yeah, see? Got like a little hand coming out her back. Looks like a chicken foot or a chicken arm. Lady, that thing is not functional. You can't even scratch your own back with that thing. What the hell? Decisions. Go visit something with a doctor. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, in the barn. All right, cool. Let's do that because that's what that other dude is for this one down here. This one, he's by the barn. Nice. Right. Now we'll find the barn. It'll be a 2-for-1. Cool. Let's do it. Figure out on the barn. I should have swore I went there. Didn't look like a barn to me. This guy's on duty outside this thing. Alright, let's look around outside first. I didn't see anybody on duty. Here. Anybody on fucking duty? He's on duty by the barn. Oh, is he over here maybe?
That's the third drone in as many days.
It's
Where
a
are the
she.
void damn things coming from?
Uh-huh.
Not one of ours. Belonged to the Protectorate. Of course, we could have staunched the flow of drones by now if Officer
once we
Carr
do
dispatched
this,
another
this will
patrol,
help
as I
us
requested.
Get the
but
bounty
no such
machine
luck.
fixed. There's a bounty machine.
Drones, discipline, and our diminishing defenses.
Okay.
Trouble is, it's only a matter of time before these Protectorate drones break through and do some real damage to Fairfield.
Oh, that
If you're
sucks.
keen on lending a hand, Bounty Terminal's just left at the constabulary. Carr doesn't trust me with that kind of work anymore. Not after my last performance review. So I guess we're trusting in degenerate bounty hunters now. Merciful law, is this? Tell me you did not steal my performance review, soldier. We could be court-martialed for even looking.
Well, whatever.
Nope, I am not gonna look.
There you are.
I'll wait for the reviews to be distributed along
You're
the proper
lying.
channels. And... Oh, hell. This is worse than the last one. Promotion
Look.
denied?
Whoa.
No. This has
Ouch.
to be a mistake. How can Officer Carr claim I don't understand supply and demand regarding shifting market urgency?
Oh, shit
That's
balls.
unfair.
Sorry. Yeah.
And that lowered our burial fees.
Yeah.
Carr clearly
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
understand my value, but you do.
Burial fees.
Well, the next review period's right around the corner. Suppose it's never too late to tidy up my reputation.
Nope.
Take this for your trouble. While I learn my lesson, you might as well profit off my shortcomings.
Cool.
Between the constant assault of drones and my official
So we got
reprimands,
this one done.
I can't get a moment's peace of mind. Real shame about my performance review. I thought I was doing better. Not according to Carr, at least.
Cool.
pulverizing them suffice? No,
Hell,
I
you
could
think that's gonna be
liquefy
lawful,
them,
Doc?
apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. Oh, Inez, you look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated Triptease. Has something happened? Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice. My way. Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
Cool.
Ah, that is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can. Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health. Would if I could have done more. Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here, but perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set. I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it, and so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Where was I? Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with, though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens.
Of course not.
The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who, unfortunately, went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
Yeah,
I heard
Westport
rumors of the creature
anyway.
myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too. The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island, as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay, deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin. When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice. That I do. Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours. Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Law guide you both out there. Oh, I love questions. Ask away. I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the Minister and Officer Clark have only our best interests at heart.
Sure.
Though I must admit,
I don't believe it.
their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner. Because I was Protectorate. Once. I defected to Auntie's the second I could.
But that's not the point of this conversation.
It believes in a
Not when our
protectorate.
leaders cannot reach an accord. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. I see. Well, I hope his spirits may be sustained. I have grown fond of the minister, but I cannot help but wonder if he fully understands how proud the Protectorate are. It takes great courage or desperation to acknowledge the wrongs of one's society, and even more to leave it entirely. He may find that courage to be rarer than he thinks, or perhaps he will manage to prove me wrong with his powers of persuasion yet again. How I would welcome it in this case. Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
You already asked her about that.
Well, I was a subject once. Despite my talents, the plan dictated that I should be relegated to programming cleaning mechs.
Get me some more coffee.
But then,
Why she rattled
Auntie's
on.
choice came along and offered to transform our lives for the better. I chose to accept. And look where I am today. Over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I have finally earned the respect I was always due.
It is interesting. Oh, I got to charge my mouse. Mouse is flashing. It's totally different from the first one. Since this Auntie's Choice is basically taken over. It's more like a rebellion type story thing going on. Different. And I'm really looking at the storm door, man. This front door that I have sucks. I feel the cold air coming from that side of the room like nuts, man. Look at this mouse. Actually not bad. Depends on how much gaming you do. These mice, these Logitech mice, last for several days. Alright. Yeah, what happened?
Poor things. They either fought to the last or chose to flee.
Oh, alright, so there's rebels
Some
out there
folk just
still.
aren't ready to embrace change.
Figured there
All
would
they
be.
knew was being told how to live. They
Ah.
couldn't imagine any other way. Ask any of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and they'd echo my words. When one can allow their ambitions to show, that is true freedom.
Alright. Man, we're getting into the whole fucking backstory with this lady, her friends and her family, how they feel. Alright. Whatever.
Why do you assume I had anyone I could consider as such?
Ooh.
My parents returned to the void long
No
ago.
friends or family, huh?
No siblings,
Mhm.
no children. I am the sole bearer of my name. As for friends, if you cared for a janitor who talked to herself and preferred her books to praising the sovereign, couldn't possibly understand what it's like to be seen as nothing, then finally be afforded the opportunity to prove your worth. In any case, I do hope I've satisfied your curiosity. The war effort and liberating the rest of the Protectorate waits for no one, you understand?
I like the voice acting. Did a good job. Lip syncing, all that's perfect. Really good. Snow's melting. Supposed to be 55 today. So there won't be any snow left at all, so yeah. So I decided, I called this guy up. Alright.
I work directly with Officer Carr and her
Called this
soldiers
guy
to
back.
ensure they're
He's gonna
outfitted
help
with
me
the
and say,
best
hey, you know anybody
Raptidon
else that wants to
counterparts
come out?
Paradise Island can provide.
You know.
In theory,
I'll
they'll
pay
be
them
trusted
too.
to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's
I
most
wouldn't get this shit
agreeable.
done faster.
Oh dear. I rather hoped that Copernicus rolled off the tongue a sight better than designation C0P3R.
Oh.
I suppose I'll ensure he responds to both in any case.
Okay. Thank God we can leave this whole thing. Oh, I leveled up too. Oh, where's that engineering one that I wanted to frickin' do? Remember, engineer's supposed to be 3. Oh, I could do my companions too. What can we do? I don't understand. Oh, alright, cool. Oh, we can do this. Okay. I see. Alright. Alright, what do we got going on now? See, we already got the assistant, this one. That's why it's a plus. We already did that. We already did that. We already did that. So all we got left to do is that. Alright. Brain matter, speak visual. Yeah, what's with this greenhouse thing wants me to do over here? Yeah, we got that already. All right. Yes, we have to go hunt those animals. Lock boxes. That's that Savannah lady. Yeah, she wants more of those. Where's this drone thing, man? What to do? Have we already dealt with this? 62. I've stuck somebody over here. I'll have to get something over here.
Great lower manager.
So what is this all going to do? Oh my God. Oh, just a stupid waypoint I had there. Crikey. How do I deal with these stupid drones? Look at this out.
Watch out. More of those drones could show up at any moment.
Oi. I'm not sure, like, are we supposed to go find the source of the drones or what? What have you been in there? See, you don't get tired running in this game. Guess I give that guy these boots, he could have did something and that would have changed the outcome. But I figured I'd keep it since they semi-work. I don't know what it is. I'm supposed to investigate.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. A half dozen automacs.
What am I supposed to be investigating for?
welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I was meant to have help, but they break in my back trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work? You read my terminal? How embarrassing. The compliance adjusters broke the door lock when they arrested my predecessor, and I haven't gotten around to fixing it yet. Not that I thought anyone had come snooping. I'd made careful arrangements to tie up everyone's loose ends. Everyone except you, it seems. So, why are you so interested in my other work? You're not part of compliance. Assertive, ambitious, and aggressively self-deterministic? A go-getter who's not afraid of getting into the muck if there might be profit in it?
Yep.
You know, I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy lower decks of the claim. Feel like making a few bits? It's Auntie's flagship, where all the best movers, shakers, and up-and-coming ne'er-do-wells
that ship that we
hone
see up
their
in the
killer
air
instincts.
going around.
Work for me, and you may see it someday. Interested? I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and
those
commodity
people.
traders who deal outside the systems most folk are
I think we're
confined
supposed to
by.
pick one of these
You can
groups.
trust them. We make under-the-table deals with them all the time.
We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you.
Okay.
They were rubes, nitwits, dolts so lacking in faculties that they couldn't handle the minuscule, and by that I mean damn tiny, amount of discretion this job requires. They had to be dealt with so we could all get back to work. And now that I'm here, things will be running right smoothly. So, long as your brain pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning on a rusty wheel, I absolutely guarantee this is a no-risk venture. Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardosa's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me?
That sounds pretty easy. We already know about that. We'll get good deals. Not worried about getting caught.
And I'll be waiting here with your bits.
Cool. All right. Let me go start my potatoes up. here. I think we're going to hold it early. Feel like it's early. That's insane. Yep. And then we'll go sneak in. Sounds like we're on a ship. What the creepy noises. Okay, lady. No view.
This paradigm thing we were always going on about, does it really improve your life? Yes. Paradigm is...
Oh, that's those two ladies talking shit. This inside the building or outside? This inside. Possibly. Down there. Come on here, lady. I don't have a key card. All right, so who's got the key card? I'm not a kleptomaniac. That's pretty good. I can do that for stolen shit.
Marginal improvements, still improvement, I suppose.
I forgot who has the key.
The target's not on the ground, recruits.
Okay.
Can't you see I'm busy trying to look busy?
Key? Where the heck is this key supposed to be? Right here. I need a terminal key card. If I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna find a terminal key card. card. I don't know where I'm going to get this key card from. He thinks she'd have it on her, right? She didn't have it on her. Which is sort of bizarre. Like I went to pickpocket her, and I'm like, well, she doesn't have a key card, so. Where am I going to get this key card from? Good.
Dads, the hologram's gone down.
A simple malfunction, perhaps.
An outrage is what I call it. That hologram was our flag planted in the soil of conquered lands.
Yep.
That symbol is our pride, our identity. How can you wage a war?
This is proving a little difficult, huh?
These riffs got me awful perturbed.
Reality.
Oh, I could have dropped through the roof. Got it in there too, huh? Oh. Realize that. Thanks, folks.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a home. Easy view in head office town. Looks like solved already. These rifts are giving me the calling.
Oh, we have a shock machine gun. That's better than that rifle. Nice. haven't seen it. Hey, morning, Thomas. I didn't see you over there, man. Ah, that sucks, man. September. Wow. That's crazy, bro. I think they're doing that because I think it's because of the whole way the mindset of our country and everything changed, man, over the last couple of years. I think the way that they were going to go isn't going to work out. Sort of sucks, though. Much anticipation as everybody has for that game. Yeah, our first little dusting of snow here last night. So, I'm gonna turn my potatoes over. Boy. We're not doing that, man. Let's fuck that terminal thing right now. We don't want to do that one. Oh yeah, let's go do this one. We'll do the same thing. Capital. Yeah, it's sort of bizarre I got pushed back.
Because we
What
get
you do about that shit?
Ask them defectors if they miss anything about Protectorate life. Yep.
Looks like your paint's getting a little worn. I can touch it up for you if you like. Only fair, considering how much you do for us.
Any cosmetic changes must be approved by Agent Ibarra, who is responsible for maintaining this unit. His current level of care exceeds baseline requirements.
Oh, I know you're looked after. Just want to help you shine like the gem you are. Tell you what, I'll talk to Niles, and we'll treat you to a tune-up and spot cleaning. What do you say?
Due to the Valerie unit's protective anti-bloodstain coating, a gentle cleaning with diluted soap should be effective in ridding your unit of even the toughest grease. Please avoid all sockets and cease cleaning immediately if sparks occur.
Okay. Take that into consideration. Yeah,
We're closed.
Lady. Yeah, well, I'm here to see you anyway, lady. All right.
Did you not hear me? This
Whoa.
place is closed.
Calm down there.
No learning
Just,
today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
Wow. Don't we have an attitude?
Why are you asking? Who are you? Thank the matriarch. It's about time someone did. I wish I could, but it was all too much for me. Do you know what happened to her that caused her such anguish it drove her to her present course of action?
She's crazy. I'd say off the top of my head, but it's really the present course of action. Yeah.
I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island.
All right.
I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
Maybe.
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you?
Yep.
Victor's an order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me. Among other things. For some reason,
I
she
like
was
it when you
obsessed
discover
with the
stuff,
cliffhanger
how it
ending of chapter
opens up
6.
this whole other dialogue
It was the
thing.
one
It's
where
sort of cool.
capitalist fanatics brought complete
Gives you
destruction
the
upon Arcadia.
incentive to go around and look for
You know
crap.
how it works. It was somehow miraculously
No
saved at the
intel.
beginning of the next chapter. It didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
Nope. But, again,
She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we
I was in
became
my
friends,
space hibernation
she began
mode.
to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her.
okay.
I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been,
Nope.
or worse.
Yep.
We became friends when she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter.
Cool.
And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could.
Okay. And that's sort of your friendship, huh?
We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing. No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. And they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them. What do you mean? It was where she worked. One of the Protectorate's communications hubs.
Nah, man, she's doing some
She didn't
crazy
speak
shit
of it
trying to
much.
destroy the
At least to me.
world and all this
She
crazy
may have
crap
spoken to
with the
Victor about
galaxy
it.
or something, lady. Got bigger plans, man.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing at first.
Okay.
But slowly I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with everything.
Weird.
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me. Yes, and I am ashamed to admit it. Though if she hadn't wanted me to, she wouldn't have told me the code. Same one she used for everything. 15-778.
That is Agent DeVries's identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life.
Okay.
I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
All right.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
All right, Thomas, have a good day. I will talk to you later. Oh, what?
That's all I can ask.
Don't tell this lady you're going to kill her. All right, so we got that one done. Yeah, Thomas, have a good day shopping, bro. I gotta go change my, I don't need cigarettes. I gotta go change my well pump pipe. Got either a leak in the pipe or the fittings are leaking or something, so hired a couple guys to come over this morning and help me pull the well pump, and I got 200 feet of new pipe. I don't know if I need all 200 feet, but I'll put in whatever I need to put in. Get that put back together. Move on to my next project. Gonna finish up the paneling outside next week, and then get the furnace, oil furnace hooked up. And that's a big job to do. Hard part is getting up on the roof and cutting the boot kit. It has to go on the roof. Alright, so we got that one done. I still can't figure out how to do this. How to deal with the drones, but we'll figure that out later on. Oh yeah, we don't have to do that one right now. Health improvement. We don't have to do that one right now. That one we might do. That one we can't do because I gotta get another key. And that one we gotta go to Westport, and this is the main one, so we're not gonna do that. So, maybe we'll go to Westport. That'll open up a whole new area of the game for us. Yeah, this area over here. Westport. Okay. And eat my breakfast, and then wait till about 8 o'clock here, so I can gain a little bit more here. It's only 6:46, another hour. And start getting everything ready because it's supposed to come over around 9 o'clock. So, and it's not warmed up totally. I want to get cracking. Obviously, I'm thinking there's got to be more planets. Remember the last one we had all those different planets in the solar system that we were going to do everything? So this one started out with just a space station and then this one planet. So hopefully it's going to expand, which I think it will. This is giving us like the whole backstory of this lady and what's going on here. But I'm assuming that we're going to go someplace else after here. I hope. Can't believe that this would be the whole game. Think we got anything else? Nah, just this crap. Some food stuff. Thought I picked up some mods. Oh yeah, here we got all this. I got these mods. I have to go to a workbench. There's one mag pick. We need that access card though. Cool. Ah, there you go. No, that's one I did. potatoes are cooking. I'm gonna text this guy just in case. The weather here real quick. Okay. Play by ear. Doesn't look that bad. I think it's just melting is what it is. Just deal with it. Once I don't get electrocuted. Well, the power will be shut off, so. All right, let's see if I can get over here before I have to stop for the day. Ready ahead of time.
if you need to talk to me.
Oh, excuse me, dude. Wow. Yeah, dude. What the hell?
Don't even think about disrupting the marketplace.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got an attitude. Oh, it's that weird thing right there.
Detected. Physical engagement is not recommended at this time.
We need to go. Wow. What the F? I'm going that way. Change the route. This way. Those boots are coming in awful handy. I just have to keep them. Nice. Cool. Wasn't planning on doing that. I forgot you can't grip on the any of these grass surfaces or plant surfaces. Yeah, you have a tendency to slide. Forgot. No biggie. Crap tape. All the way back down again. And then we gotta go on. I should have saved. I gotta get used to saving in this game. Yeah, it's crazy just trying to climb like the smallest little thing. The game doesn't want to let you. That's why I was surprised I could climb up that one I just climbed up over there. I was like, wow. Yeah, he faked out the game and let me climb. And I'll stay. Yeah, this is the problem. Getting these little small areas and you can't get out. The game mechanics don't want to let you climb. That's why I was worried about going down in this stupid thing. For fuck's sake. It's very unforgiving, man. It's like really weird. There you go. There's a guy with a body over there. Yeah. I wanted to check out. Yeah, the other thing is these frickin' raptidons can climb straight up rocks, which is sort of a little unnerving. Crazy climbing mechanism. Where was that body I saw? It was farther over there. Especially they have this crazy climbing ability. They got that thing going on with the heal. When they heal us. That works great. Machine gun works great too. That's all you have. 15. Something better.
Goodwin here. Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the Audacious Advances field team. Quiet now as we approach the rap's nest. Certainly the spirited variety will offer... Oh, no. Oh, okay. We need to run now!
That didn't work out well, did it, lady? Didn't think so. Shit balls, man. Holy fuck, well, there's a big place. We got Westport Town.
More than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Sing as ever.
Wow.
Prudence dictates.
This is not shooting the water anymore.
Added seal for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
Hogars, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile.
Hogarth. Milver Street reckons he's the key to converting this town. Let's bring him the good news of Auntie's choice, shall we?
Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate.
Seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity. Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect life of contentment and plenty.
Get the big skinny on this place from this guy.
Time for recreation.
Word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate.
Okay.
Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the sovereign.
You are the raw material for perfection.
The matriarch
Subject to the most exalted.
appeared right out of the aether.
The hell's wrong
Just
with
as I
these
imagine
lips,
our
man?
proud sentinels do.
Dude, why you got purple
here
lips?
I am, your innermost thoughts are known to me. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating that part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintraub. Did I? Not again. Oh, this? It's a birthmark, skin condition, both, about which I am rather sensitive, thank you very kindly.
Okay. Dude, just ask him, bro. Yeah.
Say, you are every bit you seem, yes?
Yeah,
Thoroughly
didn't
on
buy
the
that
up
at
and
all,
up and
bro.
in no way a hidden agent? It is widely known that a sentinel is required to stand revealed before rendering judgment. Why, a plot point about that featured prominently in the latest episode of I, Red Cloak.
Ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons, or the base individualists within Auntie's choice.
That is, if you were a sentinel. In any case, back to it.
More than ever, we must
All right.
all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job with
Greetings, non-protectorate wretches. However, I may offer you a limited selection of premium items for initiating.
Cool, dude. Sell junk. And then sell whatever those crappy things are. Get that hat. That hat.
extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
See what awaits Vigilant. I almost thought I said vigilant.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport. Once a shining testament to protectorate excellence. Now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
Epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism.
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved.
Supposed to win them over or
Were
sabotage
we
the
to
town.
acquire the one thing vital to our existence? Automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming.
hell
Among the
is that
vigilant,
thing?
it
I'm
is even
supposed to eat
considered
that?
something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
And thank the sovereign.
We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
We're all in this together.
Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The announcement, Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to well, obviously, we've forsaken our duties as members of the Protectorate. Now, either the Arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the My linguistic embellishments are somewhat beside the point. This here responsibility was mine. Disgrace and judgment should be mine solely as well. I owe it to every single person here to try. What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need. Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. I don't know what an Earth Directorate is, and I thought we were in exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here. Wonderful. My unavoidable. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Minor disruption.
Farewell now.
Oh, they have the access pass.
Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers
Cool.
are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts.
Have time for a chat, Commander? This is a delicate situation. You reckon we help folk here get back on their feet? Or do what the minister asked? Well, if we help Westport, the Vigilant has promised to get us into the vault. If we convince, plus the minister's deal was clear. Do this, and he'll tell you how to gain entrance to the Vox. So you'd still get what you're after. Understood, Commander.
Alright, so there you have it, ladies. Let's bail.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon. We'll have to start cutting.
My body is covered in burns acquired in battle during the attack. The only relief I have is when I can jump in the water and...
Alright, thanks for getting that shit for free. Cool.
This is all going perfectly according to the paradigm.
Dante's trees years behind us sociologically. So they started the war to grab any part of the paradigm that they can.
Let's put the gun away, dude.
Prudence was my actual neighbor. Except my domicile is President over there. Right now, the Paradigm needs our houses underwater. Hopefully it'll even dry again someday, but it's a short swing.
Where do we gotta go? We already talked to him. Oh, we could go talk to him about letting people move in.
The matriarch chose Enid because she recognized his
Making any sense.
Prudence dictates we maintain sufficient seal.
natural resources.
Welcome back.
Present a fascinatingly complex.
The itinerant stranger returns.
The matriarch working with and through the sovereign devised.
Pshaw! I've no desire to speak of the current state. Why, I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the Protectorate, let alone for that cesspool of inanity. But in the end, the only thing they need, that all of us here need, are those automechanical parts. I would thank you to make haste retrieving them. Nobody needs go. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse. When I look, our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from I thought if I can return the settlement to a reasonable, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such. Hence my use of the term, it's a gamble, no arguing that. But anything else is simply giving up and waiting for the end.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Let's see. Different order. All right, man, I'm going to stop for the day because I got to go and
under Protectorate
get
law,
ready to work on
we
my
are bound to
laptop
inform
here.
you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows.
And then we'll continue this adventure another time, either tonight, tomorrow. I gotta finish eating and start setting everything up. So when these guys show up at 9 o'clock, man, we can get cracking. Maybe a little wet, but again, as long as we can pull this thing out. There's 3 of us, should be any problem with 3 guys pulling this thing out of the ground. So this game is adventurous, but it's a lot of dialogue. I mean, I realize RPGs are like that, right? But this one, sometimes you gotta be very careful and get in depth a little bit more, because it might open up something that you could do that you may not have been able to do. I did notice that. So that being said, that being said, hey, everyone, have a good Saturday. And like I said, you can probably continue this later on this evening here. All right? And if I don't see you later on, if you're watching this after the fact, thank you so much. And as always, this is Sergeant Fury. Remember what? Eddie, soldiers. Can't change what happens in the world around you, but you can change how you react to it. Right? I'll leave you with that. Talk to everyone later.